Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. My name is Larry. My call sign is Kilo 7 Hotel November. I'd like to welcome you back to my shack in the middle of the night. No joke. This is an unexpected edition of Ham Radio Live. This is show number 77. Good morning, wherever you may be. Happy Saturday. Today is November the 14th, 2020. Didn't expect to be up. We're friends. Consider you my friend. I have a back that was injured many years ago, and unfortunately, I have nights where I can't sleep. It just really hurts, and so a lot of the ways that myself I'm able to relax and take it easy is by turning on the radio and just enjoying it, spending a little bit of time and just tuning the VFO, having a little fun, being able to listen, maybe make an unexpected contact. Maybe to someone in another state, somebody in another country, who knows? Look at my log here. I've been surprised in the middle of the night. I really have been. I've made some great calls. Hi, IQ. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Good to see you. I wasn't thinking I was going to be here. Let me move this over so I'm more centered. Sorry. Like I said, didn't expect to be up tonight. So anyway, just thought I'd come on, say hello, and do a little radio with you. Have some fun in the middle of the night. Overnight with radio, for people who would like to be ham operators, is a magical time. And the reason why is during the daytime, the DX signals, meaning long distance outside your country, becomes far greater. And the reason for that is when the sun is overhead, the D layer of the ionosphere gets charged the most. It gets supercharged. Now the E and the F layers, F1 and F2 to be precise during daytime, during the night F1 and F2 combine, just so you know. But technically, D layer gets really charged, right? And so you can't make those long distance calls so well. Especially on, on 40, 80, stuff like that. I spoke with Gunter today in Germany, and bless his heart, Gunter tells me, he says, I made some great DX calls yesterday on 80 and 160, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So that's a good sign our sunspots are coming. We talked earlier in today's show on 76 about the sunspot cycle and how it comes back up, right? It's a good thing because we're going to get more sunspots, which means better radio propagation. That's only a good thing, guys. It really is. So nighttime is when you make the most magical calls. It really is. And it's fun. I mean, being sore isn't fun. Not being able to sleep isn't fun. But at least I have my radio. And to me, it helps me get through the night many, many times. Tonight I thought, why don't I take you with me on the ride? Take them with you on the ride tonight, Larry, because we'll go through it together. Again, the storm that passed through earlier during CQ calling is now behind us. It has cooled considerably now. The winds have stopped, thankfully. The sideways pouring down rain has stopped, thankfully. And we're just going to see about making some calls, see if we can get on some conversations, and have a little unexpected fun tonight. Radio was my first love. Fell in love with it when I was a kid. And I hope to show you a little bit why in this very unexpected video. Okay? Nothing scripted, nothing ready to go. Let's just hit the start button, let it roll. Here's the rig cam. We're on 40 meters. 40 is good for nighttime. Okay? 40, 80, even 20 can be good at night. But here is 40. This is my favorite frequency to use at night. Let's turn up the audio. And I've messed that up. The audio is not hooked up yet. Because I remember I turned it off at the end of CQ calling, didn't I? Yes, I did. Turned it off at the end of CQ calling because of that ground loop. It's driving me crazy. Thank you again to MFJ. They're going to be sending me the chokes for that. So we'll have that all squared away. That'll be nice to have that taken care of because it's going to be something simple to fix. It usually is something pretty minor and simple, which makes it nice. And so for me, that's going to be something we can take care of and hopefully get, excuse me, get in there and just get it all wrapped up quick. Lickety split. Just a moment. Let me get the right wire and we'll get you all some audio. Again, this was an unexpected audio show. We weren't expecting this show whatsoever to be on. So give me just a moment here. I'm going to mute the mic, and we're going to give you some audio from the rig. Hang on. Okay, perfect. By the way, IQ, I don't know if you had a chance, my friend, to listen to the interview we had with Eric Schwartz from Ellercraft, but he talked with about a special group of people who let you use radios. I thought of you right away. Thought of you right away. Watch the replay of that show. That's the show with Eric Schwartz from Ellercraft. It was on Thursday, their first show for Thursday. Watch that. Towards the end of it, he talks about sharing other people's radios. So if you're a ham, you got your license and everything, it's a way that people share rigs. Pretty cool. Didn't even know they did that. So let's go back to the rig. Let's see if we can work some contacts. Hang on. Boy, that's a weird frequency there. Somebody's on an odd frequency. Interesting. Okay, so he's calling just Japan. Okay, that's why. You know what? There's a Japanese contest. That's why. There's a Japanese CQ contest. You know, contesting is so big on weekends. It's part of the reason we do CQ calling at 5 o'clock Pacific time, which is 0100 UTC. It's right before a lot of these contests start, so we can get an open spot and make some calls. Just the way it works. And I took a look at the contest calendar for today. Let me get a picture of that up for you, just so I can show it to you, to give you an idea of where you can find this. It's actually kind of cool. If you want to find out where contests are each given week and weekend, they're both there. So it's kind of cool. And let me send it right over and we'll get you a picture of it, because it's kind of neat to look at, and it'll give you an opportunity to, see how I search for contests, and maybe one will interest you, for ham radio. And if it does, then hey, you're dancing, because you can find some good contests. There's a great one in Japan this weekend. There is a few digital ones. There's one for CW. There's a 10-meter one. Not a whole lot of them going out, but there are some. So let me get you a quick little shot of what those look like, just to give you an idea. Now, this website that I get them from is a U.S. website, and it's for all over the world, though. They do cover everything all over the world. And let me see if I make sure it shows the website here, because I don't want to mess that up. I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. The website's name is WA, so it's Whiskey Alpha 7 Bravo November Mike. So Whiskey Alpha 7 Bravo November Mike. He has a webpage that has the full contest schedule. Now, I'm not sure how this guy does this all the time. He keeps track of all this, or if people just send him the contest. But could you imagine that job? Having to update that all the time? Here's a good example of what it looks like when you first log in, okay? I know it's small, okay? But again, this is my phone. So you can get an 8-day calendar, a yearly calendar, perpetual, so forth. You can read the different formats here. But it gives you an idea of all the contests that you can get involved in. And there's tons of them. For people who are competitive and would love to do something that's not like super physical, right? You're not like playing a sport. Maybe you're not into sports, right? Nothing wrong with that. You could do this, it's science, and have a whole bunch of fun. This is a great way to check where those contests are and find out, when they start, when they end, what the rules are, all of that. And here's a good picture of this weekend's events. Okay. So right now, what that call was, what we just heard, was the JIDX phone contest. And you can tell it ends tomorrow, right about a little after midday UTC. So that's what we just heard. Okay. There's only a few this weekend. Okay. There's Worked All Europe DX contest, but that's for radio teletype. And then there is a triple play low band sprint that's being done right now, but we're not going to catch any of that traffic really. And then the 1010 International Fall Contest for digital. We're not going to catch that either because we're using phone. And then, of course, the Oklahoma, I can't remember. I don't remember what OM is. Bear with me. I'm tired, but I just can't sleep. So that's Morse code. That's not going to be anything to deal with there. And then we've got a VHF, UHF contest going on as well. And this one's pretty cool. Look at that. There's a homebrew and old-time equipment party. Think about that. That'd be fun. And there's one called Run for the Beacon QRP contest. How cool would that be? Running low power off a beacon. By the way, we're going to do a show coming up. It's going to be coming up here probably next week. Now, I have surgery Wednesday. My big question mark is how soon I can come back and sit here and do a show afterwards. I love doing these. It's fun for me. It's what I always loved to do since I was young, which was radio. So for me, this is a joy to do, but physically it's pretty hard, but it's also good for me mentally and emotionally. So that's cool. So anyway, my hope is to be able to come back quickly. And my hope is it's in time for CQ calling on Friday, even if it's for a short time. So we'll work on that. But, getting back to that one comment there that I wanted to share with you, that last photo, and this is on beacons. We haven't talked about beacons yet. And, one question I get from hams is, okay, how do I know which frequency is even open? Well, we haven't talked about beacons yet. We'll get into that next week, okay? Beacons, yeah, they're on different frequencies. They broadcast at only 100 watts. But if you can hear them from your radio, you'll be able to work that area. That's how they work. And because they're only 100 watts, you know that your radio, most likely if it's a 100 watt radio, which most are, unless they're a QRP rig, but you get the point. You should be able to work to that area. That's why beacons are really cool. Yeah, let's take a look at the rig cam, okay? Again, it's a real early Saturday morning.
3.
This could be another contester. We'll see. Hams are up 24/7. You'll pick them up. It sounds like a contest. Hey, Frankie, West Virginia. Frank Vic. W Bravo 8 Papa. Welcome, West Virginia. What a joy, man. Hey, thanks for coming. Man, it's nice to see you. It's a totally unexpected show. Didn't expect to do it. Just couldn't sleep, pain too much in the back. And I thought, just get up and rook the radio. And I thought, you never do a show when you do this. Why don't you bring everybody along with you? So thought tonight we do it. Let's go back to the rig and we'll get this tuned up, okay? Yeah, see again, another contester trying to work Japan. I think we're going to run, that's going to be a contest similarity here. We're going to see a lot of that.
432 moon bounce, but I could never.
Now remember, we talked about this earlier this week. For future hams or friends who are future hams, when you are tuning, when you're using your VFO, man, that's hot. That pot's way too hot. When you're tuning your VFO, all right, and you're on upper sideband, and the voice is high, turn high on upper sideband. So up, turn, high. Sounds weird, but it's true. That's how you make the voice come in. If you're on lower sideband and the voice is low, go low. There, consequently, if it's a little squeaky high, okay, turn low. Okay, turn lower to bring it from high. Sorry, if it's low, turn up. So think of it that way. Lower sideband, if the pitch is high, okay, tune lower, tune to a lower frequency. And then if you're an upper sideband, if the frequency voice, if the voice is person, too high, you're going to want to go up because you're using upper sideband. That's the difference.
And the other two gentlemen, Mr. Mitchell and Rod, I'm not copying him too well. Rod sometimes, my noise level is elevated a little bit here this morning. I'm running about an S6, which is more than I want, but it is what it is.
Almost sounds like a net here to me.
And it's 36 degrees here. I don't know what to, Brian, and
yeah, that's in that. Tell you what, we're going to move. We're just going to move. We'll see if someone picks us up. We'll just see if someone picks us up. We'll move down to 35 might be touchy. Let's go to 33. Remember, lower sideband, okay? We're going to be at 33. And the reason we went to 33, not 35, is because on the 5s and 0s during contest weekends, they have the most likelihood of being used by somebody else. So we're just going to go here, right? Check frequency real quick. Is this frequency available? This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Already the SWR stays right at 1. During CQ calling because of the storm, it was literally flying, from 1 to 3, a little over 3. just time to cut the show then. Not worth ruining a radio. So it was staying below 3, which was the good news, but it's not worth messing up anything. And we didn't do anything wrong, which is good. Is this frequency available? This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Again, good band practice is to listen, make sure that you're going to be clear, and then go ahead and make some CQ calls. Who knows what we'll find? You never know. You can always check with my friend Jimmy on 7.163, but let's see if we can pick something up here today. CQ40, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on ham radio, live on YouTube. We are streaming live, looking for you, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. And you see the clock. No, you don't. The clock is gone. Who took the clock? Oh, my goodness. It was me. I did. It just came off the screen. Okay, there we go. Let's try it. CQ, 40 meters. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, live on ham radio, live on YouTube. We're teaching ham radio, having some fun tonight. Calling CQ to any station, anywhere. CQ, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and standing by. Usually you'll see me, the first thing is tune the passband down. And the reason for that is because I can always move it up, but I can parse it down to try and knock noise out, to hear the signal more raw, but be able to pick it up. From there, the contour I'll use because I'm trying to get more of the signal. CQ, 40 meters. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. We're live on YouTube. Ham Radio Live. Calling CQ to any station. Looking for a return call here. So if you'd give us a call back, we'd sure be happy. CQ, Kilo 7 Hotel November from the Pacific Northwest, calling CQ and listening. A lot of contesters working that Japan area. CQ, any station, anywhere. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ on 40 meters and live on Ham Radio Live. Calling CQ and listening. Is someone tuning? The high-pitched noise you hear is usually a tuner. CQ, anyone, anywhere. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. From the Pacific Northwest of Oregon to any place, anywhere. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ on 40 meters, live on YouTube, and listening. Birds. Hey, buddy. I got my buddy Birds here, and I tipped the camera over. Forgot to switch over my input. That's terrible. I've got a cable that just stuck. Sorry about that. It happens. Move that. There we go. All right. What's your comment here? Hold on. Nice to see you, Bergs. Wow, that's what a treat. Bergs got you 4-4. Have been talking to Alabama Hills, California before today, around 1.5 hours ago, but lost him 5-7 down to 0-0. 4-4. Nice. 7.133, Ernest. Wow, way off limiter now. I understand. Bergs, thanks, buddy. Thanks for letting me know, too. CQ, 40. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere, live from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon, and streaming on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ on 40 meters and is listening. Somebody. Station, could you please come back here? I'm trying to bring you in. It's a little light, but I'm going to try and bring you in. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Bothers me, just a little too light, and I want to make that call. Station, I am so sorry, man. I just can't pick you up. There's just not enough signal right now in the noise, and it's not you, it's me. So please do not take it personally. It's one of those things, buddy. Just one of those things. So, yeah, we're just not able to make contact. If you want to try again in a few minutes, I'll be here. Love to try again. I mean, you're almost readable, but just not quite. So please try again. Okay? Thank you so much. It's Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ to any station anywhere, live on YouTube and listening.
There's another antenna tuner. It's actually an amplifier being tuned up is what that noise is.
CQ, any station anywhere. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. Live on YouTube to any station, anywhere, and listening.
I hope they got the amp tuned by now. They're trying. And you know what's funny is that if I move to off of mono mode, I can see exactly where they're tuning, right where they're at, okay, on the frequency, right? So what I'm able to do is see right in the passband here, right where they're at.
CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ. Any station, anywhere. Live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Station again. It's way in the distance. I'm trying to bring you in. Keep talking. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. I need your call sign. If you'd be kind enough to give it 3 times phonetically and slowly, that'll help me tune you in. Thank you so much. Kilo 7 Hotel November, back to you. Just not enough there still. Wow. You can see a little bit of a signal coming in the white there. That's his signal. But it's just not enough to be able to be heard. That's the problem. I feel awful when this happens.
This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, my friend. I am so sorry because we're just having a hard time with all the noise to pick you up. And it's not you. It's just the conditions. So please understand. I appreciate you trying, and my goodness, what an honor it would be to talk to you, and I do mean that. So let's try it again here later on, okay? Thank you so much for your patience, and thanks for picking up the CQ call. That always means a lot to me, so thank you. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station anywhere. We're on Ham Radio Live on YouTube, a channel that helps to encourage people to join the ham radio hobby. So we'd like to call a CQ to any station anywhere, and we'll be listening. Whiskey 4, come back again. Just a moment. You got some QRM here. Go ahead and come back again with your call sign. I'm going to try and notch out the QRM. Is that Whiskey 4 Fox Kilowatt?
Whiskey 4 Mexico, Tango, Mexico.
Boy, I had that one messed up. Whiskey 4, Mexico Tango, Mexico. Well done and patient too. Thank you so much. You're a 5'7" coming into Oregon. You just have somebody that's giving you some QRM above you just a little bit there. My name's Larry. My QTH is Independence, Oregon, about 65 miles southwest of Portland. Again, your signal report's about a 5'7" here. Fine signal. Great signal. And it's great to meet you. What are you using for your equipment there? Over.
I'm using a Flex 6500 into a G5RZ antenna up about 35 feet, and I'm running about 100 watts. What was your call sign again?
My call sign is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, QSO?
QSO, I had that, I wrote it down wrong, so now it's pulling you up under AC logger there, Larry. Good deal, man. Good talk to you this morning. I'm up early. I've got to work today, and just going up down the band, trying to see who I can make a contact with and come across you. So appreciate the contact.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm very grateful to have you have picked up my call. I really do mean that, my friend. Thank you for responding. We have a good signal right now. I'd like to ask you something that, I do a show here that's on YouTube. We're streaming live right now so people can watch it and learn about ham radio. If you could talk a little bit about ham radio and taking the test, we're trying to encourage people that they can pass that test and just what ham radio could mean to them. Would you mind telling people, the process isn't so hard to go through and it's worth all that work? Would you mind talking just for a few moments about that for us?
Larry, I sure will. I've been a ham just over 2 years, and I got interested in it. The guy in a hamburger joint had a ham radio feature, and I got talking to him. He invited me to a meeting, and went to the meeting, and he told me about how to get started studying for the test. And I ordered a book, and also used hamstudies.org, which is an excellent website and excellent app to download on your phone. And, you've got 3 tests, and you can go as far as you want to on it. The first one is technician, which, gets you on the UHF band, microwave band, and then third areas on some HF band. But the test, if you study, if you look at the ham radio hobby, it's full of every kind of person that's out there. And if you apply yourself to the test, you do have to study, but it's it's not like the hobby's full of rocket scientists, even though there are rocket scientists in the hobby. These tests are possible for everybody. And I think the community, the ham radio community, is a very excellent community. I've got a lot of very good, very good friends in the hobby now. And very much. I'm very close friends with several of these guys. And I would say go for it. So you will be highly rewarded with the results. So with that, Larry, I'll hand up to you.
Whiskey 4, Mike Tango Mike. I'll tell you what, Dale, that's well said. Thank you for saying that. You could tell that came from your heart, man. Thank you for that. It's good to hear it come from somebody who, has done it for a little while and appreciates, what it means to be a ham operator. And, it's like I say, practical experience, using a rig, setting up an antenna, doing the modeling for it, doing the analyzing on it, setting everything up. You learn so much more than you learn taking the test because it's practical knowledge. Wouldn't you agree? You learned a lot more once you started using everything than when you were learning about everything?
Absolutely. You learn the rules and all the technical parts and stuff through the test. But when you get out and you start putting your staff together, installing about incentives, propagation, and being able to communicate with people around the world. It's been pretty amazing. You know, I do a lot of sideband, I do a lot of digital, and I've got a chance to talk to people from all over the world. And if you like video gaming, some of the digital modes are kind of like video gaming. Kind of adrenaline type stuff where you're trying to pick up different countries and different stations on different islands and stuff. So there's just so many facets to this hobby. Then there's the public service facet too, where we go out in the community and we help with large events as far as communication and also stormwatch. I'm a part of the stormwatch team too. And the local law enforcement and news agents and stuff rely on all reports. We have severe weather coming through. They rely on our reports to help locate where the issues and stuff that have the knowledge base, you end up, somebody will take you under their wing and just knowledge base and element. And, that's I say my level of keeping from doing that. And I stand back what I'm thinking about doing. They'll go like, maybe I'll try it this way, and it's all this way. And they may go, well, you make burn the radio up. So, it's really rewarding, and you do learn a lot. I had to learn geography all over again. I started contacting stations around the world, contacting stations, in countries that I really didn't remember or didn't know existed, especially over in Europe. We got to figure out what these places are located. So it is very rewarding.
Whiskey 4, Mike Tango, Mike, QSL. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Well said. Man, that is so well said, Dale. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. By the way, just want to let you know, we got some folks that are watching the show right now. Here we are in the middle of the night, the Pacific time zone. I'm just unable to sleep, and some folks just came in and surprised me, and just surprised me and made my night. So I just want to give you a couple of signal reports. This might make you happy. First of all, we have Whiskey 3, Germany Union Yankee from Pennsylvania. Excuse me. Yeah, Pennsylvania. He's got you to 5-5 up in Pennsylvania, and you're down in Alabama. But here's a good one. All the way in Sweden, you get a 6-7. 6-7 going into Scandinavia, my friend. How's that for a couple signal reports?
That's another part of the hobby. You never know who's going to you guys appreciate the conversation this morning and opportunity to tell people about ham radio. So with that, I will back on out of here. This is W4MTM. You guys have a good one.
Dale, it was our pleasure and privilege. I'll send a copy of the show to your email page. It's on QRZ. Thanks for being on the show. 73 to you as well. It was my honor and privilege. Whiskey 4, Mike Tango, Mike in Alabama. This is Kilo 7, Hotel November 4. Kilo 7, November. I can't even do my call sign. This is crazy. Kilo 7 Hotel November in Oregon. Just want to wish you the very best from the Northwest. God bless you, man. Thanks for picking up the call. Have a good weekend. Anyone else still on frequency? We're live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ live on YouTube and listening. Again, please. I'm sorry, what was that? Excuse me, come back again, station? I'm sorry, station again. I think this is a contest station that just jumped on this frequency. I've been on the frequency for a while. It's been free. So if this is a contest station, I'm going to ask you to move, please, because I have been here for a while. Station, whatever station this is Kilo 7 Hotel November. I'm sorry, it's just difficult to pick you up. If you'd like to try again by giving me your call sign, I'd be happy to try again with you. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ on 7.133, live on YouTube and listening.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Bergs.
All right, my friend, listen, I'll go ahead and move. That's fine. I didn't realize you were here, and I'd rather not get into an issue here with you. You're doing a contest. That's fine. There was nobody here for about 15 minutes, so I'll go ahead and move for you and do the right thing, because that's what good hams do. Kilo 7 Hotel November, QSY.
And for new hams, QSY means that we're moving frequency. That's basically it. So yeah, it's sometimes and look at the time. It's 3:12. You know, you add the hours between the Pacific time zone and Japan. You know, Japan is, I believe it's 6. I think it's +6 now. So we're at 9:12 a.m. there in Japan, and they're already just past gray line, right? Just past gray line. They're still on 40 and they're calling calling east, working gray line, trying to work in the US. And so at that point, there's no question he would have heard me at 200 watts. And the reason I know that is because I heard myself on a Japanese SDR. So I had the frequency. I know that. But, you know, life happens. So we just do the right thing and move. Ham radio is about working together, no matter where we're at. I just get frustrated when it comes to contesters, because sometimes contesters for new hams or for future hams, what contesters will do is they simply will jump on frequency and they'll start calling CQDX or CQ contest. It's just the weirdest thing. And sometimes it can be very infuriating. You could be on frequency for 20 minutes making calls, just talking to people, and all of a sudden they're either like a kilohertz away or maybe right on your frequency or within 500 hertz, and they're calling CQ contest, and you're going, what? No joke. So you do have to be kind of firm sometimes, but also polite enough to be able to move, because it just isn't worth it. It just isn't. So anyway, hey, gotta go. Look at this. Is it Zunger? I don't want to say it wrong. Zunger Liang? I hear K7HN on NA5B. That's the SDR that's out of Texas. And QSO with W4MTM, so loud and clear. Thank you so much. That's from, oh my gosh, this is, you made my day, man. You really did. From Yankee Germany 7, Sierra Fox Papa. You know what? Thank you. Thank you so much, man. You just made my day. You really did. It's only 3:15 in the morning. You made my day. You know, I'm up because I can't sleep tonight. Just in a lot of pain tonight from my back, and surgery is Wednesday, and so I'm just hopeful and prayerful that everything goes good because this is my 8th back surgery, and I'm ready to feel better. So I was ready to feel better a long time ago, but yeah, just couldn't sleep tonight. So I thought, let's take everybody for a ride with us. That'd be kind of fun. So that's why we're here. I want to thank you for that very much, for your kindness and, coming on. By the way, all the way in Indonesia, thank you for listening and thank you for coming on the channel. I hope that you're, enjoying your weekend there in Indonesia. It's got to be a lot warmer than it is here. Hey, summertime's coming your way. It's springtime, right? It's getting nasty like winter here. Not a good thing. All right, let's go ahead and we'll close the show. I'll answer any questions if I can for a few minutes and see if I can walk for maybe about 20, 25 to try and loosen up my back. But I did want to come on because just give me a second to get a drink of water if you wouldn't mind. I fell in love with radio at 8 years old. That's all I ever wanted to do. I was announcing radio to my show and tell phonograph at 3 years old, rocking back and forth saying, "This is the Columbia Broadcasting System." My grandmother used to tell me that story. And she always used to tell me, "Larry, you were born for radio." And that's all I ever wanted to do. And so doing this stuff means a lot to me. It's not about making money. Otherwise, I'd monetize the channel. I would sell all kinds of products and all that stuff. But that's not me. I'm just here to try and help. That's truly the honest truth. I wish I would have got my license sooner. I didn't know they took code out of the requirement. I'm dyslexic when it comes to that. It's just one of those things I deal with, but I just don't want others to make that mistake. So if you're watching this sometime on replay, I want you to know 2 things. First, you can pass the test. You can. You can get a ham radio. Let me get a picture of this one. And this one is, you don't have to get one like this. I mean, you can get a better one. You get a lot better one than this. Get a 7300. 7300 is a great rig. It really is. You don't have to buy an expensive radio. Okay? A 7300 is a great radio. And right now, brand new, out the door, US, it's under $1,000. Okay? Now, to be fair, it's got a little bit smaller screen. That's it. Okay? Has one VFO, one tuner, but it is a fantastic radio. It's probably the best buy for what it does in any, there's our windstorm earlier. It's probably the best buy out there. And, you won't spend a fortune. If you looked at 2 calls that came in tonight, our strong ones, right? The one that we just made with Alabama, with Whiskey 4, Mike, Tango, Mike, right? That call, he's using a wire dipole. He's using a G5RV, okay? In Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. Now, I want you to think about this for just a moment, okay, my friends? Montgomery, Alabama is quite a ways from Oregon. It really is. It's, well over 2,000 miles. He's using just a wire dipole antenna. And you know how much I love wire dipoles here. I swear by them because they work. They're cheap, they're easy, and they work. That contact was 2,146 miles away. And he's just using a wire that's up high. That's all he's using. The gentleman we talked to last night in CQ Calling, November 9, Charlie, let me get it right here, November 9, Charlie Hotel November. He's worked nearly the entire world. He's missing only one country, just one. He has North Korea too, but he's missing this one island, Hood Island is what he's missing. And Hood Island's the only one missing now. And then he'll have every country in the world worked. He's using a G5RV wire dipole. Folks, those dipoles are like $70. Brand new. I mean, they're not that expensive. Buy a decent feed line. Get yourself your wire dipole, get it up high. That's the main thing. If you have some trees, put it in a tree or get a nice extendable mast. NFJ makes some great extendable masts from 20, 25 feet up to like over 60 feet. And you can get that antenna way up there. Just make sure you guy wire it down securely. You're going to be working the world on that thing. You really will. And at 200 watts or 100 watts, whatever you're using, the good news is the sunspot cycle's coming up. So your radio's only going to get better for the next 5 or 6 years of working it. That's great stuff. So I want to encourage you. The test isn't too hard. You can do it. The second thing is that once you do it, you're going to find the joy you never knew existed every time you talk to someone in a different place. You know, it's special. Ham radio gives you that special, incredible feeling of hearing someone from another country coming in on your radio, on the antenna that you helped put up, on the radio that you helped set up. Your radio. You can do that. That's why we're here. Okay? Let's get back to the last few comments. It's pretty cool. Servicing IQ. Welcome back, buddy. It's always good to see you. Is an antenna better in the Rocky Mountains or near the coast like Vancouver? I believe it's near the coast. The reason for that, now the height in the Rockies obviously are a huge plus. And if you're using a directional beam, that's a gigantic plus, believe me, because you already have height with an antenna that excels at height. So that's a big deal. It's a great question. However, when you have an antenna near seawater, somewhere near an ocean like that, the signal's going to bounce up and down over that ocean. And because the ocean also carries salt, salt has ions in it. Remember, we've all heard about ionized salt, right? We have the ionosphere. What's in common? Ions, right? Ions. So just like the ionosphere, those particles charge up, right? And they send the signal back down from the ionosphere. Well, when the signal bounces back down to the ocean, they don't lose that much signal strength when they bounce right back up to the ionosphere because the ions in the salt water vibrate as well, bring the signal back. So I prefer an antenna near the water. Yeah, near an ocean. That's a great question, IQ. That's a good conundrum question. I like that one. That's a good one. Oh, bless your heart. Have a good day. Stay safe and health. 6:15 p.m. in, I'm going to say this wrong, and I don't mean to. Please forgive me. I'm going to try it. Palangkaraya, central of Borneo in Indonesia, 73. 73 to you, my friend. You've honored me by coming on tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. That makes me smile inside. It really does. I'm just a simple guy, you guys. I'm not anything special. I don't brag about anything. I don't brag about subscribers. None of that stuff. I'm not that kind of guy. I just want to help people. And I'm so grateful to have made some wonderful friends doing it. And I've done it here. I've never done something other than youth ministry in my life that means so much. This is special. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me in the middle of the night on a night that I just couldn't sleep because it hurt too much. Thanks for keeping me company. All right. This is a special edition of Ham Radio Live. We'll call it a full show of 77, and we'll catch up with you hopefully later today. Going to be working on the hex beam build. It's cold. It's really cold out, and it's been raining pretty hard from time to time. So today's the day we have to get the legs up, right? Get all the legs up, tied off, and then start hanging the frequency wires. Each one, first the reflectors, then the directors, and we're just gonna hope. We're gonna hope that we have a break in the weather, so we can get it built. It'll work out. God always provides. So, All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll hopefully see you soon. If you don't see me later today, simply because I'm pretty worn out from the antenna, but we'll try our hardest to come back. Until then, from my heart, thank you for coming to the show. This is totally unexpected. I didn't expect anybody to be here. Everybody watch it tomorrow on replay. That's exactly what I swore. But then people came, and I'm humbled by that. Thank you. God bless you guys. We'll see you soon here on Shack from Kilo 7 Hotel November. Until then, be safe, take care, and thank you. Thank you for being wonderful people. If you'd be kind, please subscribe to the channel. I don't monetize it. I don't do it because it's my way of giving back. I want to have people who want to learn about ham radio find this channel, and hopefully I'll have the right skills to help them learn and pass their test. If you'd be kind enough to hit the subscribe button, that would be great, because then the show can be found by people who are searching YouTube to learn about ham radio. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.